Hello guys and welcome to this lecture. In this lecture I will show you how you can rotate an element. So as usual I got here a box and it has some basic CSS. I got a linear gradient background so that you can see the rotation. If it would be only orange you would not see a thing. And I also got here the hover, so in here we will define the animation that we want to do. So in order to rotate an element, all we need to do is write transform and then in here write rotate. And it's a function that takes one argument, and the argument basically stands for how much do we want to rotate the item. So for example, if I pass in there 90 degrees and add the semicolon, when I hover over the element, it should turn like this. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, the animation is pretty slow, but it turns by 90 degrees. If I change it to 180, not 1800, that would be too much, but to 180, it should like turn upside down, right? As you can see, it turns upside down. So by changing it to 360, it will make basically one turn, okay? So it will go all the way around and ends up exactly as it started, okay? Like this. So what we also can do is pass the arguments in, for example, gradients. So for example, 100 gradient is same as 360 degrees, right? I'm not sure whether you know about this, but it is. So it just turns, it basically makes one turn, right? So if I write like 200 gradients, it should be upside down. So I'll need to wait for it to reload, and it is upside down. So you can also pass it in turns. So for example, one turn. And hit save, and it should just make a one turn, as you would expect, right? You can also pass like 0.5 turn, so that it turns only upside down, and you can use it for images and stuff like that, right? So yeah, so usually you want to pass like degrees because everybody knows degrees, hopefully, and we are kind of used to it. So it's usually you want to use like degrees. And that is pretty much it, right? So that is the rotate function. You can use that. It's fairly simple. Just rotate an element by the number that you pass into it as an argument.